Alright guys, so basically I am back. I just wanted to, okay, so little summary. I got a motorcycle, shocker. I actually used to watch a lot of like motovloggers and stuff, and everyone does some crazy stuff on some motorcycles, but me myself, a little safety boy, I don't like to do anything too crazy. So but I wanted to start a little bit of a moto vlog, I guess, and just kind of to and from work, riding around on my day off, stuff like that, and just kind of talk about stuff. Trying out this 360 camera back here, which hopefully the view is cool. I'll probably adjust it, if I need to, and then obviously got the POV camera here. But I just wanted to kind of make this like an introductory video, I guess. A little bit of riding around town. I talk about what my plans are, where I've been, stuff like that. So I guess just to kind of start it off, yeah, it's kind of like a podcast on wheels, right? It's like those clips where it's like people in a podcast, and then the guys that like have the Subway Surfers or the GTA clips below them. It's like literally the same thing, but just on a motorcycle. So anyways, yeah, this is my bike, by the way. It's a Suzuki SV650. It's been pretty fun to me. I've got about 1,400 miles, 1,500 miles on. So not a whole lot. I am pretty new to riding, but I just wanted to get a bike, and so here I am, I guess. But I do have a lot of fun riding, and I do have a lot of fun editing videos. So I was like, you know what, let me just combine the two. Why not? Might as well. So here we are. But again, my channel's kind of gone through a bunch of different stages. I did a little bit of gaming, and then a little bit of scuba, which don't get me wrong, I'm not planning on quitting scuba by any means. I still absolutely love it. I just don't have a lot of time to go do scuba diving, at least the spend the amount of time scuba diving that I used to, when I was not full-time working, whereas now I'm full-time working. I actually get one day off a week. So it's nice to just take a day off, and I want to edit some videos, and so I got to have some videos to edit, and just kind of chat to myself, I guess. But thought it'd be fun to just kind of bring y'all along for a video, and obviously enjoy the absolute awesome sunset ride behind me. But just want to bring it back to the channel, I guess. Just a little bit of cruising around. I've got some fun plans, fully planned out for for the future. Some fun rides, maybe riding with some people. I know my little brother wants to get a bike, so definitely might do some rides with him in the future. That's probably at least a year out, I would assume. We'll see. Who knows? What will actually happen. But yeah, no, I just thought it'd be fun to go around some rides. Kind of just ride around and speak my mind. But yeah, like I said, with scuba diving, I do plan on, I have a Bonaire trip I'm going to. So basically, the video that I have on my channel, this Bonaire trailer 23, I think, or 24. I'm not sure exactly what year it is. But that year I basically went, shot a bunch of video. None of it really worked out super good, unfortunately. So I just have that trailer. I didn't really get to edit much. But I do have another trip planned this year, and I'll probably actually get some better video with, the equipment that I do have. And hopefully I'll be able to shoot an actual good video. So I guess basically my plan for the future with this channel is to just kind of have it be my just daily adventures, like stuff I like to go on. I mean, You know, I don't consider myself a risky person or an adrenaline junkie or any of that stuff. I just like to kind of, you know, do stuff that I find fun, you know, and I love riding bikes. You know, I love, you know, scuba diving. A lot of fun doing stuff like that, you know. You know, Mom, don't listen, but skydiving might eventually be down the road. Who knows? Maybe I'll get someone to go do that with. I think that'd be very fun. But yeah, you know, I just wanna have fun, and I like the video edit, so bring y'all along with me. Would be a lot of fun to do that. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, basically, for the next, like, I don't know, couple, honestly, month and a half, I'll probably just post some motorcycle videos, you know, riding videos, talking and chatting. You know, I don't really, it's another thing too, my goal is not really to get a ton of views, right? I mean, I'm just putting them out there. You know, it's mostly just for friends and family to watch, you know. My buddies, I love to, you know, kind of have a chat with them, sort of like it's a podcast, you know, just talk to myself and, you know, eventually have a chat with other people as well. But, you know, just kind of friends and family, want to throw it out there on my Instagram. Get some people that, you know, maybe I don't talk to as much, just kind of, you know, talk about life, you know. So that's kind of my idea behind it. I mean, you know, if I get more views, cool, you know. Not really going for the views thing. I just kind of, like I said, I like to edit, I like to ride, so I'm just combining both of them, you know, as an outlet, as a hobby. So, you know, we'll see where it takes me. I do want to do a couple like road trips. I think that'd be really fun. You know, obviously a lot of it will be around, you know, kind of the Orlando area. You know, maybe a couple videos exploring the GTA map, GTA 6 map, pre-release, you know, leaked footage, you know, funny videos like that. But, you know, I think I'll have some fun, and, you know, hopefully it'll be fun bringing y'all along with me. We'll see. We'll go, you know, we'll go to different areas. Maybe we'll go to, you know, UCF. We'll go down south, maybe. This guy's trying to be silly. Thinks I've got a gap cam on there. I'm a responsible driver. I don't race people. I swear. But how the footage turns out too. This is like my first run on the, you know, recording, so I've got the audio on my phone, and then, you know, I am recording with this camera and that camera, so it's kind of nice. I can see if it's recording in my rearview mirror, which is honestly pretty nice. So we'll see how the whole setup works. We'll see how the audio sounds, stuff like that. But let's see, what else can I talk about? Yeah, I guess I started riding about 7 or 8 months ago is when I got my bike. Basically did the MSF course. You know, Florida, it's required to do the MSF, so I went and did that. And then, you know, basically just went shopping for a while for a bike, you know, doing the research, you know, what's right for a bike, what kind of bike would fit me, because I'm, you know, a little bit bigger. And honestly, I make this bike look tiny. But this one, you know, it's a 650cc, so it's not too big, you know, and it's kind of the perfect power range too for my weight. You know, I'm a bit of a heavier guy, so, you know, to have a little bit more power. This is a lot torquier, you know, of an engine, so it's kind of good. You know, it's not too fast. Like, it doesn't have a top end speed really. It's mostly like just low end torque, you know, which is always a good thing. So, not the perfect bike for me, but, you know, will I get a different bike in the future? You know, yeah, probably. I've got some cool ideas as well for like mods I want to do. Like, I've already got this like USB charger here, which is kind of nice. The quad lock, definitely recommend quad lock. What is that guy doing? I definitely need to figure out a better way to do my sun pass. That is super ghetto, but it works. Okay, don't judge me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm having a blast, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't really have any goals. I just kind of want to ride around, take y'all with me. So I guess, I don't know. I'd say let me know, like, if y'all have ideas, the ones that are watching it, friends, family, anyone that is watching it, let me know kind of what you guys think would be cool to see. For me, I ride pretty much every day, that I can, that it's not raining. I guess the kind of partially the idea behind doing this is that I can bring people who don't ride with me and kind of show some of the appeal to it. And I guess in a sense, that's kind of, what my goal is, in general with just this whole idea is bring family members and friends with me on stuff that I do, like riding a bike and, scuba diving, stuff like that. Just fun adventures that I go on, just so that y'all can live them with me and I can document it and, just rewatch it later. It's always fun. And then, at the same time, just kind of chat and talk about life and stuff like that. I think it's a great outlet and, to talk about stuff with people. And I mean, I do watch a lot of motovloggers, and like I said, I don't want to be a motovlogging channel. Integrate it, kind of be like the channel name, kind of the life of what I do. Just going around every day, chit-chatting and just doing the different things that I do, riding a bike, scuba diving, just living life. So, if one area of the channel gets predominantly more popular, or if y'all end up liking, the motovlogs or the scuba diving more, obviously there's only so much that I can do working. I basically work 6 days a week. But, if you like night rides or day rides or, trips to, the country, whatever it may be, I think I'd have a lot of fun filming it, and, I'm sure, assuming my editing skills are somewhat decent, you guys would enjoy watching it. And then, maybe some shenanigans will happen along the way, but that's to be determined still. But I think it'd be cool to do some like kind of collaborations and stuff with people. Like I know Mr. William, not the brother William, but Mr. You know who you are if you're watching. He has a fishing channel that he hasn't posted on forever. It'd be fun. Maybe we go fishing with him one time. He's also scuba certified, so he joined the scuba squad. So I've been promising him that I go scuba diving with him forever, and I still haven't. So here's me publicly admitting that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go sometime with him, and that'll be a fun thing. But yeah, fishing, stuff like that, just hanging out with friends. I think, yeah, I want to have fun with the channel, and like I said, I love editing stuff, and I haven't done anything to edit in a long time. So I'm just basically riding around today, just around town, to kind of show y'all, what my idea is, and honestly give me something to edit. And then from there, kind of, see what happens. But I don't know. I have a blast. I think it will be more fun too when I have someone to ride with. Like there's a couple guys at work that I work with that do ride, and I do know a couple people that plan on riding soon. So that'll be super fun to document and ride with. But I love riding. I wanted to take y'all along with me, in this basically sunset kind of golden hour. It's already gone, but just kind of around town, and see how it works. Test the camera equipment out. So I actually just got this in the mail today, so literally a dry run of it. So again, we will see how it goes. But, I'm just testing everything out. Hopefully both angles are working. We will see in the editing. But yeah, so I don't see, I don't know of too many channels, at least predominantly big, that are kind of Central Florida based, because that's where I'm at. I am in Central Florida, so I think it'd be fun just to kind of get into the space and see what, I don't know, like what happens. Like I said, it is based on just kind of friends and family at the moment is really what I'm going for. but I think it could be fun to, you know, go past that. But I basically, so I guess a little backstory, you know, update for anyone listening that hasn't talked to me in forever, that I do know. I basically went to Circle. After Circle, graduated, went to Valencia College, got an AA degree in business, and then took a full another 4 years to graduate from UCF with a business degree, and then basically went into the car industry. So right now I do work in car sales. So hey, if you need a car, hit me up. Shameless plug there. But yeah, that's basically where I've been. For a little while I was in college, I worked as a dive master, so that's where the scuba diving came from. I you know, really liked scuba diving. I just had to kind of cut that down a little bit because, you know, kind of duty calls. You know, I gotta get a job, save up for a house in this economy. You know what I mean? So, and as fun as scuba diving is, doesn't pay the bills. I mean, it does, but you know, want to live comfortably. So to be able to get these cameras, you know, stuff like that, it's nice to have a nice, you know, stable job. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been at. You know, what life's been like. I would be curious, you know, if anyone that I knew that, you know, haven't been in contact with a while is still around and wants to hang out, do something, let me know. I'd have a lot of fun. I think just kind of reconnecting. You know, now, you know, I'm in a later stage of life. It is, you know, I have run into a few of my other buddies, you know, from high school. Like I did run into one of my friends from middle school. Yeah, we actually work together now. So kind of fun, you know, to meet people that you grew up with, see how much they've changed. You know, so just stuff like that. I think that's something too that I think will be cool for this channel, is just kind of, you know, indirectly reconnect with people, I guess. You know, if anyone watches it, I will be posting on my Instagram, you know, just to get some shameless views. But that's kind of update on my life. You know, so it's been going good though, you know. Very blessed. Like I said, I've been very blessed, been kept safe. You know, I do somewhat dangerous stuff, but I like to do it safely, if you can say that, you know. Like I don't, you know, I'm not just over here, you know, recklessly riding around and stuff like that. But, you know, because I'm a big believer of, you can do, you know, things that are considered, I mean, this is the thing that annoys me too, right? You know, riding a motorcycle is considered super dangerous, right? But which it is. There's external factors you can't control. You know, this guy right behind me here could just rear end me. You know, but a lot of the stats unfortunately come from the people that are going, you know, the squids that are going 500 miles an hour, you know, between cars on I-4. You know, it's like, well, duh, no wonder the death rates are so bad. Of course, you know, you're kind of asking for it at that point. But I think if you can ride safe, you know, be responsible, you know, you can do everything to an extent safely, right? Like with scuba diving. Obviously, scuba diving is way safer than riding a bike. Bike's definitely one of the more dangerous things that I actually do. But like scuba diving, there's so many redundancies, and you go through so much training. And really, that's why I like this, and I like scuba diving. And really, anything that interests me is that I can kind of study it, master it, and take control of it to some extent, right? That's why I like it so much. Because you know, the way my brain works, I don't know what it is. I like to study something to kind of mastery, and then moving on to the next thing, right? So obviously a bike's a mode of transportation. It's really fun. I loved learning about riding a bike. I loved, you know, going to the class, getting certified. You know, same with scuba diving. I obviously love that too much. I went and got, you know, my dive master. So I went through all the way, got like 6, 7, 8 licenses. A little overkill on that one, but I do have a lot of fun. And you know, I still do it. Like I'm going on that trip to Bon Air, stuff like that. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. But anyways, yeah, I'm kind of running out of stuff to rant about, to be honest. And I don't know how long I want to make these videos. Like, this one's what? Oh gosh, we're already at 21 minutes. So yeah, I'll probably make a couple videos. You know, because like I said, I do work 6 days a week, so I'll probably make them about 20-25 minute videos, if that. Again, I don't know how long the battery life lasts on these things. Again, just trying to get used to it and trying to adjust the camera angle. So sorry if this front one is terrible, but oh gosh, that was a serious bump. Holy. But yeah, just kind of get used to the setup. Wanted to test it out, get a quick video out, kind of update y'all. I'll be doing a lot of work on the channel, trying to get you know, maybe a cool intro video you know, out, kind of reintroduce it. As far as uploads, I'll probably plan on doing about 2 videos a week of just kind of riding around, chatting about life. You know, maybe a couple rides to church and back. I think would be really fun. Man, it is bumpy over here. But yeah, I think I would have a blast, and hopefully, you know, y'all would have a blast watching me. At least, like I said, motovlogging is going to be a lot more predominant, I guess, initially, just because it's all I really have time to do. But eventually I'll be doing some scuba diving, some life stuff, you know, maybe we'll do some golf. Because like I said, it's just a life channel. It's just, you know, kind of about me, right? So, and friends and life along the way. So, you know, we'll see. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, I'll probably post this link to this video to a lot of you know, social media. So anyone that is watching this from social media and has made it 20 minutes in, appreciate it. And let me know some ideas for, you know, videos in the, golly, this is a bumpy road. Some videos for the future on kind of what I should do, you know, ideas, fun stuff with a motorcycle. I think one of them that would be fun, obviously, around as we get up to the holidays, doing some fun stuff for the holidays, I think could be a lot of fun. And then that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, we're already at 24 minutes, so yeah, I want to be about 25 minutes of video. And like I said, I'll probably edit some parts out. Oh gosh, I need to watch out for bumps more. But yeah, I mean, I think the 360 camera is cool. Like, hopefully it's kind of a cool angle, you know, as I ride around. I mean, we'll see if I need to adjust it at all. Like I said, after the session, I'll definitely have to adjust it, most likely. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, first video back. I don't really have any intro or outro necessarily yet. Like I said, I'm not taking it too seriously at the moment. Just kind of want to mess around with some cameras, give myself something to edit. And yeah, like I said, 2 videos a week. I'll most likely do. Let's see. I'll decide right now what I'm gonna post. I'll post on. Let's see. I'll do like Mondays and. Actually, wait a minute. I'll do, yeah, Mondays and Fridays. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill myself with these bumps. But yeah, Mondays and Fridays I'll post on. 2 videos a week. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna be super strict. It's, you know, just for fun. But you know, at least follow up, check in, let me know some ideas if you got any. I'd love to hear them. And again, thanks for watching this ride, and I'll see you. Well, I guess this one's gonna post late. This one's gonna post on Friday, so I'll see you on Monday. Peace.